Hello, my name is Allison Hendley, and this is my video application for CBU's Fall 2025 nursing program. So the first question I would love to address is describing a situation where I had to push through a long-term project, even when things weren't going as planned, and through all of this, how I was able to stay motivated. So this past summer, I had the privilege of serving at Hume Lake Christian Camps in Sequoia National Forest. I was part of the Welcome Center team, where I would answer dispatch calls, general calls and emails, as well as questions and concerns of campers' parents. Through this, I worked from mid-May all the way to mid-August, so about 3 months in total, and the whole summer. This was a long-term project for me where I would work 6-day work weeks with 8-hour shifts, and it was new and challenging at first because I had never done something in this capacity. Through all of this, I got a little tired, but I was able to stay motivated because I was able to really just reflect and realize that my motivation came from the fact that I was able to bless campers, I was able to display the love of Jesus Christ, and I was able to ultimately and most importantly share the gospel of Jesus Christ to all of these kids. And all of those facts really pushed me to do my job well, do it with passion and with joy, because I wasn't doing this for myself. I was doing this to bring glory to God. Second, a time where my leadership was tested, how I handled it, and what did I learn. So in high school, I had the privilege of being a fire cadet instructor at Station 53 in Orange County. Now, I quickly came to realize that in being an instructor, I didn't only have to know the material that I was teaching, but I would have to also be able to teach it to these cadets. So my leadership was tested in how well I knew the material. My leadership was tested in how well I could teach the material. And my leadership was tested in how well I was able to read the needs of each individual cadet to see how they needed to be taught, and then use that information to teach them well. So in this experience, I grew a lot in understanding and grace of each individual person, and really just how to confidently and teach people well. Lastly, why I believe I would make a great nurse. So I believe that there are roles that God calls us to. I believe that there are roles that God takes into account our spiritual gifts and our passions and joys, and there's something that fits that in a career, and for me, that is nursing. My love for science and people comes together in the profession of nursing. The Bible calls us to bear each other's burdens. It calls us to comfort the sick and spread the good news of the gospel. I desire to bear the burdens of my patients, to ultimately come alongside them in a time of uncertainty and confusion by being a stable and loving resource and displaying the love of God to them. I want to comfort the sick by doing my job well and effectively advocating for my patients. I desire to share my faith not only with my patients, but with my coworkers and the patients' families as well, by handling my job with both integrity and with grace. Nursing is a job where I can serve people and serve God to the best of my abilities, and ultimately, and most importantly, share the gospel of Jesus Christ. This is why I believe that I will make a great nurse, and this has led me to the decision of becoming and wanting to become a nurse. Thank you so much for listening.